Hello there. Dr. Bill Crawford here, psychologist, founder of Crawford Performance Solutions. I'm an author. I had the pleasure of writing 4 books. I've done 2 PBS specials that have been shown around the country. But this is just one more in a series of short videos that I'm doing that are designed to help you bring more clarity, confidence, and creativity to every aspect of your life. The subject of this video is really a quote that came to me while I was working with a client. It's the title of the video. When our purpose becomes avoidance, our life becomes a void. I love that because I think it speaks to the tendency that so many people have to try to stay safe, to create the life they want by avoiding certain people or certain types of people or avoiding certain situations. What most people find is sooner or later what they create is this big void, this big nothingness, and their life is not as rewarding as they want it to be. When they come to me to try to help them with that, I encourage them to begin to shift from avoidance as a way of life to a clear sense of what they do want. One of the things that I show them is that this tendency to avoid things, to worry about things, actually comes from a certain part of the brain. And if you go to my website, BillCrawfordPh.D.com, you will actually get 3 or 4 videos that will show you more about this whole philosophy. It's a philosophy that I have worked on for the last 26 years, and I'm really proud of it. Love to hear what you think of it. But it speaks to how this lower 20% of the brain, this part of the brain down the back of the neck, plus the middle part being the limbic system, they actually work in concert to help us really avoid things. And when we're in a fight or flight situation and avoidance is exactly what we want, that's the great part of the brain to engage. The problem is when we try to create the life we want from the part of the brain that's all about avoidance, it just doesn't work. So I asked the question, okay, if you don't want this, if you don't want to be with this person or this type of person, what is the type of person you want to be with? Talk to me about that. That engages this upper creative, confident part of the brain and allows us to move toward what we want versus just away from what we don't want. If you don't want to be around this particular situation, what's the kind of situation you do want to be around? It's important to begin to create this vision of what you want and move toward that. That has you engaging this upper 80% of the brain, I call it the top of the mind, that allows you to become more clear, confident, and creative in everything you do. So if you found that avoidance just isn't helping you produce the life you want, I'm going to encourage you to shift from that lower brain to the upper brain. And again, if you want more information about what this looks like or how to do that, just go to my website, BillCPhD.com or BillCrawfordPhD.com. Here you put your name and email address in. You'll get 3 or 4 videos on how to do this. They're all free. It explains the systems, walks you through the process. It should be very valuable. I hope you found this valuable. I try to keep these videos short. I know everyone's busy. This has been a pleasure for me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Here's to you bringing more clarity, confidence, and creativity to everything you do.